Your new journey begins right now. It's 5 o'clock somewhere, and today I have another very, very special guest, Kimberly Brenner. Kimberly is a relationship coach, an author, and she's a self-titled The Gutsy Goddess. Kimberly and I connected instantly because we are very like-minded. We have spoken about maybe traveling together and doing some conferences together. Her specialty is relationships. We've talked in depth about what we want for women. We want women in business. We want more for women in their personal lives, and you want more for women in love. I believe you're really going to enjoy this podcast. So let's get started. If I knew then what I know now. Welcome to the show, Miss Kimberly.
Well, thank you very much, Shelley.
It's 5 o'clock somewhere.
I know. Amen.
Toast. Amen. So let's get right to it.
So we want to ask our listeners, grab something to drink and salute with us.
I think they should.
Absolutely.
They should know that by now. They know that I drink, and now they know that you drink. It's that time of the day.
Absolutely.
So let's move right in, Kimberly. You specialize in love.
I do. In fact, after each one of my talks, I always tell people to remember to be love, not just to look for love, not just to be loved, but to be love, to be it every moment of the day. And, you know, it's so interesting. When I work with couples and they start falling in love with each other again, I give them a warning. Here's the warning. You're going to be very attractive now to the opposite sex. When we're in love, we exude this energy. And I know, you know, I'm an older woman, but yet when I go to the grocery store, men check me out. They check me out because I'm in love. They can see it.
You wear it well.
Absolutely. So I really am be love. Absolutely. And I want this for other women too. Unfortunately, other women struggle a lot in their relationships. And my job is to help them conquer that struggle, figure things out. And, you know, when I think about your podcast about what do I want to know back then, right? I got to tell you, I ruined my marriage.
Let's talk about that. You and I didn't get to the age we are today, and we didn't get through the relationships that we've floated through, stumbled through, fell down through.
Yeah.
I call some of them my effed relationships. And I mean I don't want to say the word failure because we learn from everything, but they're my fall down relationships. And everything isn't meant to be successful. For everything, there is a season. And so take me all the way back about what you learned about your relationship that was phenomenal. And then it wasn't.
Okay.
And I won't tell the rest of the story for you. But I want you to tell people what makes you so good at what you do. Because you didn't just read a book.
No. Actually, as a therapist, as a coach, I've worked with, I can't believe it, I totaled it all up, 13,000 people. That's a lot of people.
My goodness.
That sat across me that I helped them with a relationship, whether it was with their spouse, with their kids, with their mothers. The mother-daughter relationship is always so juicy. In-laws.
Yes, it is. I have a daughter. It's lovely now, but we went through some juicy.
Absolutely. Yeah. And nobody teaches us this.
Right.
You know, nobody.
No roadmaps.
There isn't. There really isn't. But I made it very difficult for my husband to marry me. I did. I was not an easy catch. He had to work really hard for me, right?
Yes.
But here's the thing, Shelley. I can look back and go, I was a girl. I wasn't a woman back then. I was a girl. Now, how do I define girl?
Okay.
It was all about me. Had to be my way. And God forbid if my husband said anything about what I was doing that he didn't like, he'd have hell to pay.
Wow, you were rough.
I was. Yeah. You know, the B word.
Yeah, you were?
Oh, I was.
I don't see that in you.
No. I tell you what happened. So after 18 years of doing this with this man who loved me, I blew the flame out of our relationship.
Ooh.
He wasn't interested in me anymore. And of course, I blamed him. It was his fault. I never could look at what was I doing. So he was done. I was done. And we actually went to a marriage counselor back then. We went for 3 sessions, and this woman sat there and let us fight.
Wow.
That's all
In
we
front
did.
of her? You just fought in front of her?
Yes.
Okay.
Never stopped us, just let us fight. And after the 3rd session, my husband and I looked at each other and said, well, if she can't help us, nobody can, right? Give up. And so we did. We gave up. I gave up on the marriage. He gave up on the marriage.
If you're interested in learning more about how podcasting can be a valuable asset to your marketing arsenal, contact us at info@evolve7.com.